Spark Team, welcome back, man. What up? What up? Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy back with another video. And you read the title, man. You read the title, so we just gonna dive into it, talk about it a little bit, man. So, but yeah, man. Your boy getting up there, man. And the reality is, I think it's natural for people when they get older to just kind of outgrow people. People start doing different things, and not, other folks mature while other folks kind of stay in their old ways. And if you guys start having different interests, then at some point in time, it becomes wise to kind of break away from old folks who don't share the same interests, especially if you're trying to grow and prosper and other folks are just stuck in their ways, staying the same, still doing the same things, want to drink and waste time and get high all the time, stuff like that. At some point, man, you grow out of that, man. You've been there, done that, so that's just kind of how it is with me, man. That's kind of where I'm at with it. Certain folks, man, it was just like, hey, can't kick it with you every day, man. Can't talk to you on the phone every day no more, man. When you conversating with somebody every single day, and you're not walking away from none of those conversations better. Like, you ain't getting no advice. This individual ain't dropped you no jewels to better your situation. Ain't offered no nothing. You know what I mean? Friends are supposed to be uplifters. You're supposed to get ideas and things like that from your friends, and they supposed to catapult you and propel you onto a better path. But it's like, man, we talking every day and I'm just stagnant, ain't nothing moving. My conversation towards you, I'm bigging you up, I'm giving you all kind of ideas, you taking and running with it, but it's like, you're not getting none of that back on the receiving end. So it's just like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Like, why are we even spending time talking every single day? It's like, that time I could be using, doing something prosperous, productive. So sometimes it's just like, man, you outgrow people, especially when that person's still kind of, like I said, stuck in their old ways, not really growing, not really, moving like how you believe they should be moving. And that's just how it is, man. And which is okay, man. It's okay to let folks go, man, to better yourself, and really just kind of be selfish, man, to a degree, man. Sometimes you gotta be selfish, man, and just worry about yourself, think about yourself, and get yourself right, man. A lot of people be out there trying to lend a helping hand and help this person, and then the whole time you don't let yourself go. You done got fat, out of shape, but the whole time you worried about friends, trying to make sure your friends is straight, giving the jacket off your back to your friends, and then now you cold, and they done took your jacket and ripped it up and now gave it back to you with holes in it. You know what I mean? So sometimes, man, like, and I seen that from some of the most successful people, man. They say, man, you gotta have a level of selfishness, man, if you're gonna be successful out here. You gotta know how to take care of yourself, think about yourself, and make sure you straight. Because in reality, when you don't do that, that's the true selfishness, right? When you neglect yourself to the point where you can't help nobody, you know what I mean? Before you can lend a helping hand out there, man, you gotta make sure yourself is straight, man. So focus on you, do you, and everything else should fall in line. Yeah, man. Sometimes having friends ain't really the thing, man. Even though, I don't believe it's normal, you know what I'm saying, to not have, you know, associates or friends and stuff like that. But in today's society, I can see why a lot of folks grow older and really just don't really have, you know, too much to mix and mingle with, man, because society today is like, hey, it's all social media. It's all, you know, everybody's a robot. Everybody's got their head down in their phone, you know, clicking, looking for the next trend, looking for something to like, looking for the next person to follow. You know, nobody's really socializing for real, for real. You know what I mean? So that makes it difficult. Social media makes it difficult. You got the messaging and the music making it difficult. Like what they had back then. Not even back then, man. A few years ago, what was it? Ain't nothing to cut that chick off K-Camp. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing to cut that chick off. But that applied to friends as well. People was using that same motto with friends. You get one argument with the homie and it's like, oh, I can't rock with you no more. Deuces. Just cutting them off. Relationships, one little indifference and it's like, oh, on to the next. You know, that's what Hov was telling you, on to the next one. Just next, just swiping all the dating apps, just swipe to the next. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, next one. Keep it moving. And that's what the social scene has become, man. You know, what Drizzy Drake told you, no new friends. I think that was probably one of the biggest detriments to, you know, to those folks coming up at that time. Though, like, what you mean, no new friends? I mean, I just hit the college scene. I'm supposed to be mixing and mingling, networking, finding like-minded individuals to get into business with. And you sitting here telling me no new friends. Just keep doing the same old thing, hanging out with the same old crowd, doing the same old nonsense with my same old friends. Like, not everybody's got OVO and dripped in success like how Drizzy was and Drizzy is. Some people take that messaging and run with it, man, on their little low life level, and don't talk or mix or mingle with no new people, all because Drizzy told them stick with your day ones, even though they ain't no good for you. But yeah, man. And I mean, as you can see, I socialize. I hit the social greenery. You know what I mean? So, but it's just one of those things where, man, sometimes, you know, being a loner is not so bad, man. I ain't gonna lie, man, it's not bad. Dub said, no, you know, I guess it's a double-edged sword though, because it's like, okay, you don't got nobody calling you asking you for nothing, but then it's like you don't have nobody to call and ask for nothing. So if you gonna be a loner, you gotta make sure you on your shit's naive, man. You got all your ducks in a row. You ain't no what they call it, handout, and looking for a handout type person. Always begging to need help, need this, need that. You better be able to stand on your own too, man, if you're gonna be out here solo dolo. Nah, but a part of that too is sometimes you stay out the way, man. You know, going outside nowadays is risky, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's risky, but I mean, we gotta find better ways to, you know, socialize, man. A lot of gatherings like the club scene ain't really what it is. I mean, it's hard, man. It's hard nowadays, bro. You know, when you grow older, you ain't really with the nightlife scene like that. You go out, especially I live in Atlanta, so it's like Going out, hold on. Going out in the A is like, nigga, you gonna pay $40 to park, $40 to get in. Nigga, you done spent $100 and you ain't even get to the building yet. Let alone now you gotta buy food, drinks. You know what I'm saying? Like, going out in the A is shit. You better save up. Plan ahead, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But and then even when you get out and you're dealing with ratchetness and ignorance, and you know people want to fight because you're looking at them, and or you step on somebody's shit. I mean, it's shit crazy, man. Shit crazy. Then you're dealing with the I identify as a unicorn scene. You know what I mean? You know, so it's tough out here, man. It's tough out here, man. But yeah, but at the same time, man, who really needs it? Like if that person ain't really on your level, ain't helping you elevate, if you can't grow or gather some information or look at that person as an example and strive to do what they're doing to be like them, I don't really see what the point of having that individual like as a friend. Like if you keeping me at a low state, keeping me doing the same old things, if you're not growing, elevating, prospering, what are we doing? You know, some people have friends and the friends is holding them down, holding them back just for the sake of having friends. You know, just to say you got them. You know what I mean? Because you feel like you might need them one day, might have to call them, ask them to borrow some money, man. Figure it out, man. Figure it out, man. But a lot of times, man, people hanging on to old friends, man, and clinging on to something that's really detrimental to you, keeping you down, holding you back from being great, from reaching your full potential. You know what I mean? And I definitely ain't saying not to have friends. You know what I mean? If you can find them, then great. You know what I mean? If you're young, you in college, you in school, start looking now, man. Look for people who think like you, who are on the same trajectory, you know, who got some of the same goals. People that you can be motivated by, or motivated with, you know, people that put a battery in your back to strive for greatness and be successful. Now those are the type of people you want to have around you and keep around you, and consider your friends, man. If they ain't that type of person, then might be time to chop them off, man. And I don't care how long y'all known each other, man. That's part of it too. People want to cling on to the childhood friends, man. You ain't growing out of your childhood, man. You want to hang on to the same. Oh, we grew up, we went to the same middle school. I knew this guy since middle school. Well, guess what? That guy ain't been no good for you your whole life. You and that guy been getting in trouble from day one. Damn courts told you that you can't even hang out with him no more. That's how bad it is. But now you grown now and thinking, well, that person changed. No, it's still the same. It's still the same. They still the same. Some people grow, but some people don't, man. Some people had the same mentality, just grown now. You know what I mean? So sometimes it's time to shake that, man. It's time to shake that. But yeah, with this video going on like 15 minutes, so we gonna wrap it up, man. We gonna wrap it up. But yeah, man, just wanted to come out and talk about that, man, real quick. Let me know what y'all think, man, about just being old and lonely. You know what I'm saying? Is it a problem? Is it cool? Can you cope with it? What's some ways to cope with it? What's some ways to find some, some friends, at an older age, you know what I mean? When you ain't really into the club scene and stuff like that, like how do you do it? So anyways, man, appreciate y'all checking in. It's your boy Spark, man. leave a like, leave a sub, hit that comment section up, man. Let's talk about it. Deuces.